Hello, welcome to today's class. Like to sit upright, hip walk forward to the front of your chair. Make sure your chair is nice and stable, feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, solidly on the chair. Just start with sunrise circles. So just opening up through the chest, keep the arms about head height. Let's start with toe taps. Just lifting and lowering the toes. Okay, let's change that. Alternate heel raises. So here, lift the heel and lower. Just lift and lower. If you want to let the arms swing as well, you can. Whatever's comfortable for you. Single toes forward, so you're pointing forward and back. Tap, tap. Forward and back. Forward and back, just tapping that toe forward. Open up into sunrise circles again. Sitting tall, think of lifting the chest, retracting the chin. Legs out to the side this time. So, and right, and back, left, and back, right, and back, left, and back. This is a baton workout. If you don't have a baton, you can use a wooden spoon, a rolling pin, or a scarf. Keep a little tension if you're using a scarf, just sliding the hands along the thighs to start with. If you're using a scarf, it should be taut. Take the arms a little higher. If you can, take it to shoulder height. If that's not comfortable for you, just keep the arms at whatever level is comfortable for you. Well done. Okay, keep breathing, sitting tall, chin retracted. We're going to take it to a circle, round. In time, just do what feels good for you. Other way. Last one, we're going to take it to a row on the right. So row. Row. Last one, change sides. So you're pulling with that hand, it's on the bottom, breathe, or keep it smaller if you need to. Let's do singles and row. Pretend we're on the canal, out in the fresh air. Take it back to that push. And again, if that's not comfortable on your arms, you can take it a little bit lower. Well done. This is a marching routine, so you need to hip walk forward on your chair. Start with toe taps. And lift those toes as high as you can. Take it to a jogger's walk, so lifting alternating heels. You can add some arms if you wish, just keep it gentle. Take it to a march, keep those feet low for now, nice and quiet. And again. Now we're going to take it to a V-step, right leg forward. So right, left, bring it back. Change sides to the left. Left foot back in, to the right. And left. Take it up to speed. Add some arms if you wish. If it's too much, then leave the arms out. We're still trying to change the lead leg each time. jogger's walk, here lifting the heels. Basic march. Nice light feet. Ready for that V-step, take it out, out, in, change leg. Right side, left side. Heel digs in front. So just pushing that heel out, and an upward arm swing if you wish. Let's march it, 3, 2, 1, and clap. Back to the jogger's walk. So just lifting those heels. And march. Light feet, lifting the whole foot off the ground. That V-step, right leg first. Right leg, left leg, right leg. Don't worry too much if you can't get the order. Just keep moving. You're still going to be getting the exercise. Beautiful. Well done. I'm going to start by just lifting the heels. Alternate heels. 4 more. 3. Right leg forward and back. So take it forward and back, forward and back. I'm lifting the other heel as I move, changing sides. Left foot forward and back. Right foot forward and centre, side and behind. Knee lift, change sides. Forward, out, behind and knee lift. Just take it to knee lift now. Or coming up onto the toes if that's too much. Forward and back again, right side. Change sides. Change it to forward, to the side, behind, knee lift, and to the left, to the side, behind, knee lift, just knee lifts. Up as high as you can. And down. Again, lifting the heels. Back to the beginning, right leg. Change sides. Change sides, same move. Right foot forward, side, behind, knee lift, other side, forward, side, behind, knee lift, and arms. Sitting forward in your chair, please ensure you actually move from the hip, not just take the foot out to the side. So the whole knee is moving out to the side of this movement. Out, in. 3, 4, other side. Take it out. 2. Change for 2. And change. Singles. Make it as small as you need to be comfortable. Try and make sure that movement is coming from the hip and the knees taking it out to the side. Let's take it to a box step. Forward, forward, back, change sides. Lead with the left, left, right, right side, right, left, right, left, left. Double time if you can. If that's too much for you, then by all means take it half speed. arms. So this time, just lifting the heels. From the top, taking it out to the side, so 4. Change for 4. 4 again on the right. 4 on the left. Each side. Singles. Box step. If you want to go double time, please do. If you're sitting in your chair for this hip and thigh strengthener exercise, you need to hip walk forward on your chair, feet and knees tight together, and tightly wrap the band around. So place it on the top with a slight stretch, bring it round with a bit of tension, take it across. So a bit of tension, now take the legs apart, and you can open them apart, back together. The feet stay still, knees and thighs go out, and you're going to feel that here. Those of you that don't have a band, or want to stand, you can either do it bandless, or if you have a circular band, you can put the band either around your ankles like I do in the video, or if your band is big enough, around the knees. And for the standing version, I would suggest, if you have a chair, that you stand behind it and hold it, so that you don't lean into the exercise. So all we're going to do, feet are pointing forward, watch you don't turn the toes out as you do this. I want you to keep the foot parallel, and we're working the side of the muscle. You're going to feel it in the buttock as you come out. You do 8 to the right, 8 to the left, whether you've got a band down or not. But hold on, watch you don't lean into the side as we lift and lower. So you should already have your band wrapped around your knees, ready to go. Your feet are flat on the floor, you're nice and secure. And just opening out and release. Now, how difficult this is will depend on the strength of your band. If you're finding this a little bit easy, make sure that you did have your knees together when you put this band around your legs, and if needs be, go back and tighten it. But what you can also do to make it a little harder is to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, coming back to hip width apart so the knees aren't touching. Taking back out, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave that up to you. You can keep it single time. You can count for 2, 3, 4 or 5. Again, listen to your body. If you've had enough, if your hips are beginning to hurt, have a rest and come back and do the workout with us another day. I'm going to keep going for just a few more. If you are still going now, I'm going to suggest next time you do the workout, you do the pause out for up to 5 seconds, just to ensure that you get the best workout for the amount of time you've got available. This next exercise is a tricep strengthener exercise to work the back of the arm. What I want you to do is ensure firstly that the band is securely under your feet. If your band is long enough, you can have it ready for both sides, but we're going to work one at a time. If you've got a shorter band, then obviously you'll just make sure it's under your right foot. And you want to take your hand forward with the thumb forward and grab hold of the band. So your thumb and finger are going down towards the floor. The little finger is where the tail of the band is. And a nice straight arm, and all we're going to do is pull back. We're going to pull back. So as I'm doing that, I'm going to turn around. You're going to see the back of the hand. The little finger is leading, the thumb is pointing forward, and we're getting that stretch. straight arm. So the movement's coming from the shoulder. If it's too difficult, either a lighter band or take the hand away. If it's too easy, take your hand further down the band and you're going to get a bigger pull on the back of the arm. You are also, if you've got a weakness in your shoulder, you're going to feel this in your shoulder as well. So making sure the band is securely under both feet, thumb at the bottom, little finger at the top, pulling straight back. Concentrating on one arm at a time. You might even want to put the hand on the shoulder to help stabilise the shoulder. You should be feeling this in the back of the arm, but you might also feel it in the shoulder. Keeping that thumb pointing forward to change sides. So again, little fingers at the top, thumb and finger at the bottom. You're going to leave that little finger towards the back as you pull back. Again, if it helps, put your hand on your shoulder. And as always, do as many as you're comfortable doing. We're trying to do the same number on each side of the body. This next workout is for thigh strength. It's a sit to stand, the slow sit to stand. We do this to help us get out of the chair. Now, even if you think you can't do this exercise, I'm going to suggest you try, because just the effort of trying to get up will actually help improve those muscles. So to start, you need to hip walk forward on your chair so that your feet are directly underneath your knees. So don't let them come back here. Make sure they're forward. And you can use your arms, and you're going to take a swing and come up and bring your arms back down. Immediately give a little bit of movement and walk back until you feel the chair behind you. Make sure it's safely there, and slowly sit back down. Grab the chair if you need to as you come back down. And then you start again, so hip walk forward. Make sure that your feet are far enough forward so that the weight is in your heels. Swing, come up. Get those feet moving. Remember to step back. And slowly sit back down. I'm going to ask you to try 2 more in your own time. And again, if you can't stand, don't worry. Hip walk forward. And just do what you can. Get the weight into your heels. Even that small movement will do it. If you can come up, great. Pump the feet. Get that circulation moving. Step back, make sure you're securely against your chair, and carefully sit back down. I'm going to do that once more. Taking it to the front. Again, feet under the knees, make sure you can get the weight into the heels. A little bit of a swing to help up. Pump the feet to get the circulation going, and we're going to step back and sit back down. This is the standing version. If you're seated, there's a little video in the bottom right hand corner that you can watch to show you what to do. If you're taking your hands away, if your balance is better, that's great. Remember, only do as much as you're comfortable doing during this exercise. So we're going to come up and hold and lower and rest. Lift and hold, lower and rest. Try and keep your abdominals pulled in, your belly button back against your spine. Lift. Remember, anytime you need to stop, you're going to. I'm going to make this a little bit harder and we're going to hold it up. 3, 2, 1, slowly down and rest and lift. 3, 2, 1 and rest. Come back up and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Next time we're going to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1 and down and rest and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower. Just singles to finish if you can. Okay, so starting on your right leg, so you're going to keep your weight evenly between both hips. If you need to, you're going to hold your chair, engage your core, keep that head upright and lift and hold. So we're going to lift and hold, 2, 3, 4 and rest it down. Try and keep the weight evenly in both feet. When you come back, just try the same side again. Let's lift and hold as long as you can. If you need to put the foot down, put it down gently, down and relax. If you need to, just give a little wiggle in between, give it a bit of a rest. Let's go back to that first leg and have a third go. Well done. Try not to lean into the chair if you can avoid it, and then when you've had enough again, wiggle your hips or just walk through your feet, whatever feels good. Come into the other side of your chair. You're going to do exactly the same thing this time with the left leg. Start with the feet hip width apart, so not too wide, directly underneath the centre of your hips, coming up onto the toe of that left foot, and then lift and hold. Again, you're trying not to lean into the chair. Try and keep your head upright rather than looking down at what you're doing. Well done, and release. Give it a little bit of a relax, and let's go a second time. And again, you only have to do one. If that's all you can manage today, that's fine. You're going to try for 2 next time, 3 the next time. Beautiful, and relax down. And our third attempt, if you are joining me for a third go, you're going to lift and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Just give your hips a little circle or a little wiggle just to loosen everything. So we're going to stretch the back of the lower leg, the calf muscle. So hip walk forward in your chair. Make sure your feet are firmly on the ground. And I'm going to ask you to straighten that right leg and then pull the toes back up towards you, flexing the foot, and then slide that heel a little bit further away if you can until you feel the stretch in the back of that lower leg. And we're going to hold that for at least 8 seconds, but preferably closer to 20. If it starts to feel like it's going to cramp, then ease off. But if you can hold it longer, please do. And release. Let's take it to the other side, sliding the left leg away this time until it's straight. Pull the toes back against the body, towards the body. Extend that heel away until you feel the stretch and hold. Now this is going to help keep the mobility and flexibility in your lower body. And if we hold it for a longer period of time, you're going to develop the amount of mobility, the amount of flexibility in that muscle. I'm going to ask you to do that once more on each side. This time we're going to try and hold it a little bit longer if you can. So sliding the leg away, flex that foot up, extend the heel if you can, and hold. other side. So left leg this time slides away. Flex that foot, extend the heel away. And release. This exercise stretches the back of the arm. So the exercise we did earlier where we were pulling back was the tricep, and you should have felt that in the back of the arm. So we're going to give that muscle a bit of a stretch. You can sit or stand for this exercise, whichever you're doing. Sit nice and tall, think about pulling in your tummy and retracting your chin, and then we're just going to place, let's have the right hand on the left shoulder, and you're going to let it slide, and all we're going to do is grab hold of the elbow and push back. So from here you're going to see that's what I'm doing. If I turn the other way, I'm letting that hand slide, and you're going to feel that stretch through the shoulder and across the back of the arm. It isn't the best tricep stretch, but it's a good one to do that will stretch your tricep without taking your arms over your head. Now, anyone who isn't struggling with blood pressure problems and would like to can move on and take the arm back and push or pull here to get a better stretch of that tricep. But for the rest of you, just stick with this here, which will give you a nice shoulder stretch as well as that tricep. Okay, let's change sides. So again, left hand onto the right shoulder. You're going to let that hand slide over the shoulder as you push against the fleshy part of the arm, of the upper arm, and let that slide back and feel that stretch. So you're going to get that across the shoulder. Don't worry if you're still here, as long as you're feeling a stretch through your shoulder and the back of the arm, that is going to work for you. So you can either stick with that, or if you're happy to make it a little bit harder, we're going to take it up and push back. So you're either going to push back here. I'm going to take my hand above my head because it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. Just letting that hand come back, and I'm opening up, feeling a stretch through the back of the arm, a little bit down through here. Or here. And release. So we're going to hold that for a few moments. Try and hold that for the whole time each time we do this workout, so that you get those muscles stretched, keep them mobile, help keep everything feeling nice and relaxed. We're going to stretch our hamstrings, so the back of our thighs. What I want you to do is sit forward on your chair, make sure you're nice and secure, and take your right leg out straight in front. Take the heel up. Hands come onto the bent leg. You're going to sit nice and tall, and you're going to fold from the waist until you feel the stretch in the back of that leg. So it doesn't have to be very far. Keep that head up, keep that chin retracted. It's not about how far forward you come, it's about getting the stretch in the back of the leg. And we're going to hold that for a few moments to try and loosen the back of that leg by stretching it. And release. Come to the other side. So again, taking the left leg out in front, lift that heel, sit tall, hands on the bent leg, sit tall, keep that chin retracted, and fold forward from the waist until you feel the stretch in the back of the leg. And now I'm going to get you to come back to the other side, the first side. So right leg out, hands on the left leg, and fold. So pull your tummy in, retract your chin, keep those shoulders and neck relaxed. So just a reminder, this is a hamstring stretch. We're stretching through the back of the leg, so you should be feeling a comfortable stretch. So it doesn't matter if you're here or a long way further forward. I'm very, very flexible in my hamstrings, so I can come quite a long way forward. A lot of you will be a lot further up and still be feeling that stretch. You might also feel it a little bit in your lower back. We're going to cool down now, so sitting comfortably in your chair. Slide your hands forward onto your knees. Feet are flat on the floor. Just round your upper back down, stretching through the neck. Coming back up. Taking the arms by the side of the body, just a smudge down. And back up, change sides. Push the waves. Energy, if you want to think of it that way, or just an imaginary ball and circle, taking the body and the eyes with you, change direction. Stretch across the chest. Crossing the opposite arm over the top as you come back. Piano playing, so wiggling the fingers. Good body movement there as well if you wish.